Greetings fellow gorehounds and welcome back to another Blood Splattered unboxing. So there's no point in dilly-dallying here. The good folks over at RUE Morgue sent me yet another care package, and I believe they told me what's inside, but I can't remember for the life of me what it was, so this is gonna be a surprise. I mean, I suppose I could look at the email and double check what they sent me, but where's the fun in that? And yes, my fellow gorehounds, this time I remembered to bring some scissors so I don't have to be a fucking brute. Alright, let's cut the bullshit and let's get to the unwrapping, I guess, since it's technically not a box? Yeah, unwrapping, we'll go with that. What the fuck ever. Alrighty then, and... yeah, you know what? Fuck this. Let's just... World's weakest Hulk Hogan shirt rip. God. I'm a fucking idiot. Ooh. Oh man, check it out, guys. RUE Morgue Magazine's Shark Movie Mania, A Bloody History of Cinema's Greatest Killing Machines. As collected by Mr. Michael Gingold, and I sincerely apologize if I mispronounced your name, Mr. Gingold, but I have no idea how to. So yeah, I think it's safe to say that what this is a collection of facts and historical footnotes revolving around shark movies, stuff like Deep Blue Sea or Jaws. But let's not take my word for it, let's read the back and see if that jives with what I just said, or if I'm completely talking out of my ass. And I know I'm guilty of doing that from time to time. I'm a bit like Ace Ventura in Ace Ventura When Nature Calls. I'm talking out my ass all the fucking time. No living creature on Earth evokes the primal terror that sharks do, and none has prowled and savaged the screen in more variations and scenarios than these killer fish. The latest installment of the RUE Morgue Library surveys the full history of shark cinema from Steven Spielberg's classic Jaws, through its notorious Italian ripoffs, to the unstoppable Sharknado franchise and beyond. But something tells me by beyond they don't mean the beyond, because there ain't no sharks in that movie. Though when it comes to Italian horror movies directed by Lucio Fulci, there is one movie that includes a shark versus zombie sequence, and that is Zombie 2. And let me just say this right now, if Zombie 2 is not included somewhere within this book, then it is an automatic 0 out of 10, full fail, F. I'm completely joking, of course, but even still, Zombie 2 better be in here. You hear me, RUE Morgue? I'm watching you. Or I suppose not watching you, I'm reading you since you're a magazine, but you get what I mean. This book features reviews, interviews, rare photos / promo art, and more. This is a horror fan's ultimate beach read, or one to enjoy from the safety of your home. Yeah, the safety of my own home, until the land sharks start knocking. I have so many terrible memories. Anyway, my fellow gorehounds, let us dig deeper into this and see if it is worth getting. Alrighty then, let's open this sucker up and see what kind of shark mania lies inside. Alright, on the first page we got the Phantasm Film Companion ad and an ad for Horror Block, which is a pretty awesome subscription service. But this over here I featured on another unboxing, and you should totally check out that unboxing because it is really fucking cool. Alright, and looks like we got an introduction by the author of the book himself, I'm assuming talking about his personal relationship with shark movies and why he decided to write this book. I don't know for sure, but that's my assumption. And I'm guessing this motherfucker right here is Michael Gingold himself, so rock on Michael, that is an awesome photo. And let's move on to Chapter 1, Jaws and its Legacy. I suppose if you're going to talk about shark movies, Jaws would be the appropriate place to start. In fact, when it comes to animal attack movies in general, Jaws is usually a good place to start, because even though it wasn't the first, it's definitely the most notable and the most influential. Alright, so we got like a series of articles about Jaws and its influence and the production of Jaws and how it was made. Like right here, it's all about the creation of the shark itself, the actual effects, as well as the cinematography used to bring the shark to life cinematically. In other words, the shark cam shots. After that, we start talking about the Jaws sequels, and believe me, that is a descent into shittiness real fast. Though I'll fucking defend the shit out of Jaws 3D. That movie's bullshit, but it's glorious bullshit. And it looks like next is an article about a guy who collects a shit ton of Jaws memorabilia. Some people collect video games, some people collect comic books. This guy collects Jaws. Good on you, man. We all gotta have our thing. And here we move on to the shark movies of the 70s and the 80s. And when we continue turning the page, we move on to an article about Shark Kill, a made-for-TV shark movie. I legitimately don't know much about it besides the fact that it aired on NBC, but I look forward to reading about it. Ah yes, Mako, the Jaws of Death, a true Jaws ripoff if there ever was one. But believe me, it's not the last Jaws ripoff that this thing will have to go through, because there is a shit ton of them, and there is more than enough to go around. Holy shit, Shark Attack 3. Now that is a shitty but fun movie. Yeah, 10 out of 10, am I right? So yeah, I guess that about covers it. You kind of get the gist of what this book's about, so let's move on to other things. And that's it, my fellow gorehounds. That is RUE MORGUE Magazine's Shark Movie Mania companion book, and if you would like to get your own copy, then be sure to click the link to their website below. And as always, my fellow gorehounds, if you order anything from them, be sure to tell them that the Horror Guru sent ya. I'm not getting a kickback or anything, but it would just be nice for them to know that the reason why you're ordering from them is because of me. 'Cause I'm still a self-centered, egotistical bastard who makes really stupid voices for some goddamn reason. But wait, my fellow gorehounds, we're not done yet. Because it turns out a friend of mine and a fan of the show, Jen Combs, decided to send me this care package to open up on the show, and I figured, hey, why not? In this case, she told me one of the things that's in here, but the rest is supposed to be a surprise. Apparently, it's a late birthday gift. And I gotta say, I'm pretty excited to open it up and see what's inside, so let's do that. Just fuck the scissors, I'm gonna do this old school because that's just how I roll. Ooh. Well, this is appropriate. So what this is right here is RUE MORGUE Magazine's 19th anniversary Halloween edition, which for those of you keeping score at home would mean Halloween 2016. Now you all might be wondering why the hell my friend sent me a back issue of RUE MORGUE Magazine, and there's actually a very good reason why. And would you all like to know that reason? Well, within this magazine is an article entitled A Digital World Darkly, in which they talk about horror podcasts on the internet. But within this article is a sub-article entitled GRUTube, YouTube Channel Roundup, and holy shit, what's that right there? Who's that motherfucker? Who is it? Oh shit! That's right, motherfuckers, I'm in RUE MORGUE, and this is amazing. Just holy shit, isn't that fucking awesome? I am in RUE MORGUE Magazine. Well, I'm in one edition of it, but that's pretty fucking cool. But I suppose I should probably go through more of this magazine to show you whether or not you want to get this beyond just the fact that my beautiful face is featured inside. But why wouldn't you want to buy my face? My face is beautiful. No, my face is not fucking beautiful, but let's see what else is inside here. So as I've said before, this is the RUE MORGUE Magazine 19th Anniversary Halloween issue featuring the 200 years of Mary Shelley's Frankenstein. Well, that part I don't think I said before, but I said the first part before. As you can see inside, we got an article about the Wolf Creek TV series, which I still haven't seen, and I need to, because I fucking love Wolf Creek, and I especially love Wolf Creek 2, so I really need to see the series. And over here, we got an article about Vestron Video making special edition Blu-rays. And I personally have their version of Shopping Mall, and it is fucking phenomenal. If you're a fan of distributors like Arrow or Scream Factory, you should definitely start checking out the Vestron releases. Now this right here is an interesting article all about the creation of the original Frankenstein book. It goes into Mary Shelley, her relationship with people like Lord Byron, and what prompted the creation of the book. Oh man, check out some of this classic art. This shit is fucking beautiful, especially this one. I love this one. Now this is a very interesting article and a very good follow-up to the previous article, because this is all about the extremely underrated film Gothic by Ken Russell. And this movie's all about Lord Byron and Mary Shelley and the psychedelic trips they and other writers used to do together. And the movie's about as trippy as you would expect. Plus, it really lives up to that Gothic name. Just look at some of these screenshots. That is Gothic as all fuck. And these pages here show the various incarnations of Frankenstein over the years, from the movies to the books to, well, even the Rocky Horror Picture Show. Because surprise, Frankenfurter is based on Frankenstein, duh. Oh geez, they even include Frankenstein Unbound. Now that's a fucking movie. And by that I mean it's not that good. Anyway, my fellow gorehounds, I think you get the gist of what this Frankenstein-filled issue is all about, and I think we can move on. So there you have it. That was RUE MORGUE's 19th Anniversary Halloween edition, and if you would like to get your very own, like I said before, be sure to check in the link below. But wait, my fellow gorehounds, there's more, because there still seems to be a bulge in this package. And you all know me, I love myself a good package bulge. Anyway, let us see what... Oh shit, this might be too awesome for this video, my friends. I don't know if I should show you this, cause holy shit. Thank you so much, my friend Jen. This is the Arrow release of Brain Damage. Now, I could sit here and tell you what Brain Damage is about, but you should all be aware that I actually did a full extended Blood Splattered Cinema episode on Brain Damage that I shall link at the end of this episode. So if you want to see why you should get your own copy of this for yourself now that it's released, then check my review. Because holy shit, this is hands down my favorite Frank Henenlotter film of all time. Okay, I apologize for this angle and the audio quality, but I was just breaking down my set and everything, and I realized something about this edition of Brain Damage that my friend Jen sent me. Because you see, Jen didn't just send me a copy of Brain Damage, she actually sent me a very special copy of Brain Damage that is actually signed by Frank Henenlotter, congratulating me for my 10K subscribers. Just from the very bottom of my extremely fucked up heart, thank you so much, Jen. This is one of the greatest gifts I have ever received, and I am still shocked you sent it to me. But guess what, my fellow gorehounds? This is not the only thing that my friend Jen sent me, because there is something wiggly waggling inside this here package. Insert obvious penis joke here. Ooh. Oh man, it's an Aylmer Brain Damage pin. Oh, dude, holy shit. Yeah, I might just have to pierce my jacket to put this on here and maybe start a collection of horror-themed pins, because this is so awesome, I have to put it on something. Actually, you know what? I have a really great idea of what to do with this. And wunderbar. And there we go, my fellow gorehounds. That is this week's unboxing video, and thank you so much to RUE MORGUE Magazine for this awesome fucking shark book, and thank you, Jen, for this other RUE MORGUE Magazine and this movie. Holy fucking shit. If you would like to get yourself a copy of Brain Damage like I'm holding in my hand, I will link that in the description below, as well as an Amazon affiliate link, and if you decide to purchase the movie through that link, I will get a kickback from it. Anyway, my fellow gorehounds, as per usual, be sure to like, comment, subscribe, and don't forget to ring that notification bell so that you're notified of my videos immediately upon their upload. And as I always say, peace out, my fellow gorehounds, and I'll catch y'all later. Brought to you in part by a generous donation by the Center for Unease Control.